In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. By what men think, we create the world around us daily new. Sometimes we create our own heart breaks through expectation. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. When anger rises, think of the consequences. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you are behind. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. have enough courage to start, and enough heart to finish. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. We don't have to defeat any individual but our own self. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Apparent confusion is a product of good order, apparent cowardice of courage, apparent weakness of strength. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. Wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go.